We had heard that you weren't happy with the way that Joe and Anik had called the fight. Was there anything in particular that you weren't happy with?
Wasn't Joe Rogan.
Right. Yeah, Joe Rogan and John Anik.
Was Joe Rogan. Yeah, he was saying I was completely exhausted. Not because I like him. He's a nice guy. I like him. But yeah, I like him. But what he said, I was look, Junior is complete exhausted. Oh, if I was completely exhausted, I couldn't survive for 5 rounds, right? So yeah, I was tired. Sometimes people say too much things, but he's he's making the fight interesting for the people. So I think he did an excellent job, you know, because actually Velasquez beat me up, so I don't have nothing.
When you're clearly an exceptional athlete. I mean, yesterday you were doing back handsprings. Do you feel your athleticism actually gives you an advantage over other heavyweights?
Yeah, I think it gives me. I'm pretty fast for the heavyweight division. You know, I think I got some advantage from that, and yeah, I'm gonna use this with the Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez is like this, too. You know, he got an amazing stamina, and he's very fast, very quick, and complete fighter.
Now, would you consider yourself an emotional fighter? I mean, going into this fight, do you have any anger going into this fight, or?
No, I'm not emotional. I think angry has to be far from the fight. You have to be very patient and keep your focus on the fight, just to pay attention on what you have to do. You know, and when you get angry, you lose your mind. Then you're gonna get bit for sure.
And Cain just said moments ago that he thinks you only have one weapon, your punch. Other than that, he's not worried about any of your ground game, takedowns, kicking. Do you have anything in response to say to that?
Yeah, I don't have. I think I have just.
He said all he needs to avoid is the one punch.
That's all what I need to beat him.
All right.
How many times did you watch that last fight?
A lot of times. I like to watch, you know, to learn. I did so many mistakes, so to learn good things from that.
Did you start to turn the sound off so that you wouldn't hear what he said?
Oh, sorry.
Did you start to turn the sound off after a while because you didn't like what he was saying?
No, I like to hear, you know, just to see what people were thinking about, you know, and people was talking about the fight, you know. It was good to see, you know. It was man, now I see that as a good experience because for sure it's gonna make me better for the future.
Are these JD shoes available for people to buy?
Not yet, but soon it will be. It's a very nice one. JD has look here.
I already tweeted them out. Yeah, I tweeted them. So people will be able to buy that?
Yeah, we'll be able. Pretty soon. Not now, but pretty soon we'll be able to buy it.
Did you work with Nike on like sort of how you wanted the shoe to look?
Yeah, for sure. The colors and the style of the shoe, I work with them.
So tell me, why should I buy that shoe?
Huh?
Why would I want to buy that shoe? Tell me
why you should buy, because it's really special shoe, fits very well on your foot. Yeah, it's very comfortable and it's good to run too and to work out everywhere, and you can go out because it's really, really beautiful.
Yesterday you trained the counter-attack. Is that part of the strategy, trying to wait for Cain and give him a KO and a good punch?
Where? When?
Yesterday I saw you training counter-attack with
No,
Doria.
yeah. I don't wanna. Actually, yeah, I like to box, you know. I have to keep my distance to get the good punches. But man, at this fight, I'm gonna walk forward a little bit too. You know, when I need, I'm gonna walk back. But yeah, I'm training everything. You know, at this time, I'm training everything, and I'm going to fight everywhere.
Are there any heavyweights from the past, you know, ones that have already retired, that you would have liked to have faced? Anyone, you know, perhaps like Fedor? Is there any fighters that you would have liked to have fought in your career?
It would be an honor to compete against Fedor. You know, of course, it would be amazing because he was actually the greatest heavyweight, I think so, the whole time until today. No, I don't see myself competing with him or another. I compete with these guys because when UFC tell me I have to fight someone, I will fight someone.
I was just curious, you're like a next generation of heavyweight fighters. I was just curious if there was anyone else in the past. that you would have loved to have faced?
Yeah, I really like Fedor, so maybe him.
You seem very relaxed.